Okay, Libra. This is going to be a general reading for you guys for this upcoming week. And I'm starting off with the Spirit Animal Oracle here. Okay, for Libra. Okay, so these cards are so huge. I don't know why I laugh when I see this one. Loon. Like, what's a loon? But, I mean, apparently it's some type of a duck. Okay. Loon. Intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Okay. And I'm using this deck this week. All right. Okay, Libra. Let's see what we can get for you. And at the end, if you liked it, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And every sign has a power color, and yours is pink. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. So, there are earth signs, fire signs, and water signs here. Signs that stand out are Capricorn and Virgo, and some would say Aries by one of these cards. One of these cards, some say Aries, some say Aquarius. I've heard more so Aries, but all right. Just looking at the cards for a second, they just don't look all the way straight, do they? I don't know. Okay. So you start off here with the devil. She's the devil. Just every time this card comes out, I think of that Adam Sandler movie. All right, so this card is about choices and consequences. And it does say to accept responsibility for your choices. For some of you, it can be, about addictions or temptations. Can also be about having kind of, I would say, like anger, hate, bitterness at the forefront of your emotions. It also can be about, there might be some negative influences in your life that are, like prohibiting you from being happier. But it does ask, are you in control, or is something controlling you? Next up is the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles here, now for some of you, or probably very few, but it's not. Anyways, it can be a windfall of abundance. But it is a card of good fortune. For some, it's an exciting career opportunity, maybe a lucrative contract. Can also indicate a new home or vehicle. And it does say to be thankful for things that usually you would take for granted. It's also a promise that a better way of life is possible. Next up is the Fool. So Fool says to trust yourself and take that leap of faith. This can be a new start. So it can be a new job, new relationship. Just says to stay true to yourself. Also could indicate that you're a free spirit. And it might be a vacation for some of you coming. Next up here is the Ten of Wands. So this shows that you might be working too hard or too many hours. Might be feeling overburdened or under pressure. So the card calls for balance. And be careful, because if you're working that hard, that can lead to stress. Stress can lead to health issues. So just try to find some balance. And it does show that some of you are ready to put life experiences and resources to work. Next up is the King of Pentacles. So this shows, and this is in your near future position. So this shows a great success or a successful time. Shows being accomplished, and shows that looks like some people go to you for advice, or people go to you for advice, and shows that you embrace challenges. At least some of you do. Also could mean some of you be a little bit stubborn also, but we all can be. But yep, shows a successful time. Next up is the Seven of Wands. So this says to stand up for your beliefs and to have confidence. So some of you, I don't know if you've been if it's been a challenge, like maybe you're defending yourself, but it's a card of perseverance. So stand up, have confidence, hold your ground with integrity, and such a be persistent. Next up here is the Knight of Cups. So this card shows possibly being swept off your feet, because this would say, like a knight in shining armor the card represents usually. But it can also mean that you have high expectations of others. But it shows that you're inspired, that some of you are inspired to take charge of your life. So it could be that, or it can be falling in love with somebody who sweeps you off your feet. And there's no reason why it can't be both, also, for some of you. Alright, next up here is the Knight of Pentacles. So that's about stability and security. And it's good luck with money or career. And it does show that something finally comes through. So if you're waiting on something, it looks like it comes through. Next up you have the Hermit, or Hermit. And this is about self-discovery, solitude, inner wisdom. So maybe you need a break, or maybe you're taking a break. But it shows you carving out some time for yourself. This can also indicate like a wise mentor or spiritual study. And it does say that there's no true love with a partner unless you love yourself first. And it also suggests maybe to become more independent and make your own way. Okay, let me pull a couple of Lenormand cards here. Okay. So, this is the clouds card, but depending on what side a card falls on it means something different. And with this card here, this can be about new beginnings, improvements. Can also be about pregnancy or birth. But the sun on this side, that's a good thing. So this to me is like a clear or happy new start, or new, clear or happy like improvements is what it is to me. And again, for some, it can be about pregnancy and birth. All right, you guys, to see more, come on over to my YouTube channel. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, that is for TikTok. My goodness. All right. If you guys like this, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would appreciate it. All right, you guys, thanks a lot.